Hey. Hey, Dustin. Is Darren hanging out with you again today, or are we safe from his evil doings? I had to get on like 2 minutes early because I'm getting so bored. I set this up, and I've been sitting here for 8 minutes just waiting. Hey, I got this for my birthday. Pretty cool shirt. Got one exactly like this in Mariners colors with a baseball down here. And it was really appreciated. It was my father-in-law that got me for it because I'm really low on t-shirts right now. So real happy to get that. I have obviously the one that's, oh, there he is. Scott gave me, and then I got a couple like this. So now I'm set. Be a good national shirt, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Doug is here. Dustin's here. 25 Perez is here. I always forget your first name. Jose? No. That's wrong. I always forget it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Scott? Good. Darren has a cult following. Well, evil twins are like that. So yeah, I tested out this live stream last night. 25 Perez helped me. And I recently I kind of upgraded the connections in our house because we moved some things around. And I didn't know if this was going to work or not. And I got a nice new microphone as a Christmas present from my son. I'm being careful with it because it's very sensitive. And I even watching a clip of the live broadcast from last night, rewatching it, I decided I was way too loud. I had it right here, right in front of me. Now I have it off to the side. I want to wait till about 3 or 4 after, and then do just my mail I've gotten. And then at 10 after, I'm going to hold to the details in the description that we'll do the drawing then. That'll give people a chance to come in. But it's nice to see 5 of you here. Thank you very much. And I should have some time to hang out afterwards. If anybody's interested, I could even bring you in. I got a link already on my clipboard. How do people do that where they add the comment? Let's see here. I've only used this so many times. Oh, is it show? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, might get to utilize that. Michael Myers is here. Should I do my Don Pardo? Tony Black? The whole fam family. Cool. Oh, I mentioned my birthday was on Monday. My wife got my plane tickets for the National. And I got my car. Tickets are $150. I'm probably going to get the VIP. So I just need to figure out my room and board, and it's a go. I am really, really excited. Really excited. I just need to figure out, how to save some money and whatever, garage sale. So I have a nice nest egg to take. So yeah. I have not heard you say my name without the Don Pardo. That's true. Well, let's do it then. Michael Myers. Okay. For you younger people, Michael Myers used to be on SNL. Don Pardo used to say the names of the SNL stars as they were being shown in the opening. And I'll always think of that when I see Michael Myers. Well, I don't always think of it, but I often think of it. Oh, Andy's at Disneyland. Well, joke's on him because he picked the 1 week it's been nice here. We've had snowstorms and floods and you name it. And since Friday last week, it's been clear and sunny. Hasn't been particularly warm, but I think it's supposed to start raining again this weekend. Disneyland. As a dad, never cared for it. Went on my honeymoon, and that was great, not having to cart kids around. But, yeah, someday if I ever go back, I'll do it without small children. No problem. I don't have any more anyway, so not even an issue. Hey, let's go over a little bit of mail that I have here. It looks like a lot of you were on. A lot of you are on that are in the giveaway, and some other friends too. So really awesome stuff. A couple TTMs, some football. I don't really have like return times on this, but I went 4 for 4 on Chip Lowmiller. Of course, he was the kicker for the Redskins forever. I believe he's the second all-time scorer for the Redskins. And number 4. Those turned out good. I knew this was a football because I put the action-packed. I usually mount them on like a piece of like a cereal box or something. It helps prevent creasing. And sure enough, Shane Conlon, there's 2 action-packed cards. If I recall, he was Defensive Rookie of the Year. And I think he was on 3 of the 4 Bills teams that went to 4 straight Super Bowls. 4-leaf is in the house. Eric, we're just doing a little bit of quick mail. And then I hope to hit that promise of 7:05 for the drawing, or 10:05 if you're in the East. I got some hockey cards. I won't show you every one of them. But these were given to me completely out of the kindness of someone's heart on SCN. Knew I was building a Kraken collection. And he just says, I have some. I'll just send to you. Don't need to trade. Don't even need a thank you note. And I didn't know what to expect. I thought I'd get 3 or 4 cards or whatever. But I got 3 autos. Jared McCann. Sweet. Alex Winberg. Double sweet. And Brandon Tanev, who was probably their best player before he got hurt. He's out for the year. He's a fan favorite. If you look on his NHL page, he's got a picture where he's going like this. His eyes are super huge, and it's sort of become like a cult following for it. People started copying it and everything. And then I just got, some base cards of other players, like probably another 30 cards just sent to me. Guy just out of the goodness of his heart. Yeah, I was hooked up. Right on. Oh, Doug, you're here. I got your end of Advent today, and I opened it up, but I haven't looked at the cards yet. So this is real time here for us. I did, I got your note, and I haven't looked at the cards. So another sticker. I'm always happy to get those. I do have, I don't have my water bottle in here. I do use these. I have one that I've kept, for the family album. And then I stick the others in various places. But let's see what you did here, Doug. Nice. I'm running out of places to put things. Got a Felix, star of the game. I hate to say it, but it was probably about 3 good years from being a Hall of Famer. Breaks my heart, but Ronald Acuna, I hope he plays a full year. I hope everyone plays a full year. It's getting scary. I haven't really been following the negotiations super close, partially because I'm nervous. Love that Uncle Larry didn't have any versions of the Uncle Larry card. I love that. Joe Adele, thank you. Kevin Sanchez, I don't know much about him. There's Kevin Sanchez. Yeah, Doug, the Advent was very, very generous in the end of Advent. And I don't know what y'all's shipping budgets are, but I'm really impressed. One more thing. Oh, I've got 2 minutes. Good. So about 2 years ago, Topps did a Throwback Thursday, and it had these cards on it. There was two others in the set, Trout and somebody else. I bought these as singles off of eBay. Yes, that is a black ball. Maybe I'll show it to you later. Yeah, it's a black ball. It's cool. It's in a gold or silver Sharpie. Gaylord Perry. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so a couple years ago I got these, and these are based off of what's called World of Wheels from 1955. And I thought, I'll just see if I can get some World of Wheel cards. I'm not really a car guy, but I still thought these were cool, and they only averaged $1.50 each. They're a little bigger. They're about the size of like a 55 Topps. So I just got a handful here. Vim. Okay. Oh, we got 1 minute. Maybe I'll be a liar. Probably will be. Thomas Flyer. That was kind of cool. Studebaker. I'm trying to read the comments and do this. Blackballed. Veritas. I will say this, man, my views, I don't know if anyone else is having noticed, but mine have plummeted. I'm getting half of what I used to. I know you can't smell me through the computer. Columbia, some kind of stagecoachy thing. Interesting. And I like this one. It says Dream Car, but it reminded me kind of the Batmobile in a way. Rear engine coupe. Car of the future. Yeah, these are fun. Really cheap, and they'll complement these well. I like to get cards that kind of go together, even though you got non-sport versus sport, all that stuff. Okay, let's do it. It's 11 after. All right, this guy's full of crap, but let's go with the comment first. Buddy G, the Jericho 1123. Cash and Dad's Pack Busters, another Washington channel, and Kaysen 2006. This is for the Pigs in Space Lunchbox of Mystery. Now, one thing, maybe I should have been clear. You get the contents, okay? You don't get the actual lunchbox. But let's go. We're going to do this. One spin to rule them all. It's going to be close. Cash and Dad's Pack Busters. Okay. Let's open it now. Then we'll do the other two. Sorry, all those people that are waiting. Okay. He reaches in. First thing. A Juan Soto jersey card. Don't get too pumped. It goes downhill from here. 4 Junk Wax packs. 2 O-Pee-Chee Premier. 2 Stadium Club from 1991. And lastly, you are going to get this Sloth Pooper. You put the little candies in the sloth, and he poops them out. So that was the Pigs in Space Lunchbox of Mystery stash. What'd I do with the Juan Soto? Oh, well, I'll have to keep it. Oh, I put it back in there. Okay. the bigger prizes. Let's start with the Future Hall of Fame question mark lot. Omar. I knew that one got Scott's attention. Probably prompted the video. B-Wags, Billy Wagner, who I really like. Looks like he might be a good candidate, especially since that ballot's starting to thin out. And a $25 credit to Signatures for Soldiers. I'll give your address to Tim, and he'll hook you up with a spreadsheet of everything that's available. You'll be able to spend $25. The Wheel, Jake Van Pax, Pepino Man, Joe and Zoe, Stix G, Douglas Beatty, Dustin and Blake, Shaw Racing, Reindeer Studios, Poor Man Stacks, Don't Talk to Robots, Near Mint Musings, Alan Twitchell, Flying Dutchman Cards. I really hope I got all of you. I feel like I did. Here's a look. Yeah, that sloth pooper. I don't know if the candy's any good, but we'll shuffle a couple times. Are we ready? One spin. This is for the Hall of Fame, the Future Hall of Fame question mark, and the Signatures for Soldiers credit. It's really hard to see the result and spin it. Don't talk to robots, but do hit him up for goodies because he's an awesome YouTuber. We're going to remove you. You're not going to win two prizes. Doug, come on. Don't be greedy. Don't do that. This is like our rookie card / prospect lot. Cabrian Hayes. Okay, autograph. Here's a Vlad Jr. rookie card holiday. Yeah, that's a rookie card. Trey Turner rookie card. Your first Chaos win. Yeah, you sent me about 4,000 cards, and I sent it to you. No, I sent you a couple Griffies once. There's a Bo Bichette, who I have called Dante before, and $25 to eBay. No one's ever said no to that. If they did, you can send it to me. Here we go. A couple more shuffles. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. One spin to rule them all. Do I say that every time? I feel like I do. We got Near Mint Musings, another great Washington State YouTuber. There's a lot of us. Wow. I don't know that I should say there's a lot of them. A little humbleness, Eddy. The responses were just really awesome. And I appreciate everyone that took the time to make one. I got nothing to do. If anybody wants to hang out, wants to hop on, we could talk national. We could talk Hall of Fame. I don't know. Cards. Who knows? Things I like to avoid talking about. PSA backlogs. How they got screwed out of $1 million, stuff like that. But yeah, I did find this. I've known about it for quite some time. So I got so distracted on Tuesday that I forgot about the Hall of Fame announcement. And my cousin texted me, and what did Tony say? It was so funny. Yeah. Anyway, my cousin said, "Oh, Ortiz is the only one going in the Hall," and I thought, "Wow, how could I?" I mean, I really enjoy the Hall of Fame, and I was really surprised that I slipped my mind. But and then I didn't get a check to see the other vote totals until after we did the live stream. It was like 10 o'clock local time. But I like following the Hall. A lot of people I know are upset because they don't feel who's elected into the Hall represents, well, who should be in. And I see comments and I see videos. I'm done. I'm not following this. It's a joke. But you know what? Yeah, you are. You're still gonna follow it. I'm sorry. I know people, but yeah, it's okay to be upset about it. But usually the wounds heal by the next year. Just checking out comments. How many of your moms did you hear today? There's an inside joke here that I don't know about. That's okay. So we had winners. I think I have the my email in the description. I do. Go ahead and hit me up there. And so it's Cash and Dad's. Doug, I have yours. I can get Brent on Instagram. He's on there constantly. Follow Brent on Instagram. Kill and Brew. He's got a great channel for sure. Yeah, we did have the other committees vote in. Did a good job on voting members in, and I was really upset about Dick Allen not being included in the Veterans Committee or whatever it's called now. But then I got thinking, I'm always complaining about players being elected posthumously, and why not just put them in when they're alive? Well, that's probably what they did. Is they say, hey, we still have Oliva, we still have Cott. We'll put them in now, and then next time we'll put Allen in, which I hope is the case. Because for a 10-year period from 64 to 74, he was the best. He was the most feared slugger in baseball. And you're free to go back and look at that. But yeah, Tony. Too many Tonys. I just texted Brent. Yeah, I know you guys communicate a lot because you're both twins mans. But unless I'm forgetting somebody, and forgive me, Brent's the only YouTuber I've met in person. And he travels for work. And starting about a year ago, every once in a while he'd comment and say, hey, if I'm in town, let's have a beer or something. And we just kept the conversation going, and we were able to meet up I think it was the day before school started. So it was very into September, very into August. And we had a couple beers, and we had little gifts for each other. We didn't plan it out, but it's just kind of how we are, I guess. But I wanted to show you guys something. If you're okay with listening to more Hall of Fame talk. What do we got? 9 here. Let me see if I can figure out my screen share. Share screen. So I have a dual monitor going, and I don't know if this affects the share screen. So I'm not sure what you're going to see here. Share screen. Select a window or screen. Okay, I want the one that we're on. Give me a second. Okay, Firefox. Good. I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I always said that looks like the cover of a Supertramp album or something. I don't know. So here we go. Okay. I hope every baseball fan knows about baseball-reference.com. If you don't, it's where you can get everything. And I really like to look at not only the voting results, but if you go in here, you can go 2023, and it will pop in. It says potential ballot. I like to sort by year ballot. So Kent will be his last year. And then here's the first ballot, guys, or the first year, not first ballot, not Jason Grilli anyway. And by looking at this and kind of figuring out who the slam dunk first balloters are, you can kind of figure out, hey, who else is likely to take a jump, if that makes sense. There's been years I've done this where like 3 guys were like, oh, yeah, well, they're getting in. So your guys that maybe got 30% the year before are probably going to take a hit. But if you look here, I'm just going to glance maybe at WAR to give me some idea. Oh, look at that. It's already sort of by WAR. So we could probably agree anyone under 30 is not even really a candidate. So we got, from there on, we got Kane, Ellsbury, Jared Weaver. So even still, see, Lackey. Beltran, 44. Beltran, rather. He could be a candidate at some point, but certainly not a first ballot guy, if that makes sense. I would think you'll probably agree with me. Yeah, thank you, Doug. Go ahead, give me a like. So what that leaves us with is everyone that was on the ballot this year that didn't get in will likely get more votes. Because here, all these guys that were getting 60s and 50s are coming off the ballot, or most of them. And voters, once they're used to voting for, let's say 6 to 10 guys, they're typically going to keep doing that. At least that's what history shows. So here we have Roland, only missed induction by 12 votes. Very good candidate to get in next year. Very good candidate. Todd Helton, that's a big jump from 52 to 75. But again, there's nobody else that's first year on the ballot. That certainly no one that's a better candidate than Helton. Okay, 61 WAR. I know it's not the end-all be-all of stats. I'm not saying it is. It's just one thing to look at. All right. Who else? Here's Billy Wagner, 51. Andrew Jones, 41. Sheffield. Now you're getting, this would be such a big leap that would be unlikely. They could improve, certainly. Kent, I would hope, would probably get more consideration, but is he going to get 42.3 more percentage votes? It's very unlikely. And then guys like Manny, and Omar took a hit because of the whatever domestic violence problem he had. I don't know all the details, so I won't say much about it. And Sosa's coming off, and then, these guys are going to hover around there, even with sort of a bare bones ballot. Let's go look at 2024. Just for giggles. Okay, first year on the ballot. Again, let's just jump down to where the war gets somewhat interesting. Adrian Gonzalez, Matt Holliday, Bartolo Colon. Fan favorite. He's an interesting guy. So many people love him, but he did fail steroids test. But he's just so lovable. It might help him. That's one thing that helped Ortiz. First off, Ortiz totally deserved to get in, I feel. But it helps when you're gregarious and fun and you got a smile on your face. People like you and they want to vote for you. And Cologne's one of those guys where he's almost as much myth as he is man. David Wright, Chase Utley, look at his WAR, 64. Maurer, Beltray. Okay, he's a first ballot guy for me. I could wait on Maurer and maybe Utley, but that's 2 years from now, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I like to look at that's just a tool to look at. One other thing while we're in here, other favorite tool during the season, I'm always wondering, it's so hard to keep up with who made debuts and what rookies got called up. And there's this cool thing here, recent debuts. Boop. And first day of the season, this will be totally empty. But I always just sort by date. And I see whoever, October 3rd, I gather, was probably the last day of the season. So sure enough, Juan Adon, whoever that is, Nationals fans, I'm sure you could tell me, made his debut that day. Tyler Payne on the second, O'Neill Cruz on down the list. Some people like myself, they have like TTM binder, and I have one that has minor leaguers in it, career minor leaguers. And then once in a while, I look on here, and I'm like, oh, I have Hans Kraus. I got him in person in the Northwest League. I'm going to move him over to my Major League binder. So that's a cool thing. And you can also sort these by WAR if you want to know maybe who's in the lead for Rookie of the Year. Okay. Oh, look at that. That guy actually won it. This was my candidate for the American League, and good one at that. And it's kind of a fun way. Maybe it's a way to find like a sleeper for you investor types, of which I'm not. But maybe Alek Manoah. I don't know. I think I could get his cards for pretty cheap. He's a former first-round pick. What position does he play? Oh, he's a pitcher, so proceed with caution. But I think this is kind of fun when the season starts. Let me come out of sharing here. We got any comments here? There's where Dustin told Brent to take a flying leap. It's my show, I suppose. I used to figure out StreamYard. Yeah, I really like it. Now that I know I can do this from my office, I could probably do it a little more often, as long as I have something to say or something to do. Doug, thank you. How many likes are we up to? 5? Well, that's over half of us. I got to think that's pretty good. I'd vote for Helton to get in. Yeah, I think Helton and Roland are pretty good candidates to probably get in, because that, especially like I said, with no slam dunk first ballot guys, that bridge of 12 or 13 points isn't that much. So if you like Hall of Fame rookie cards, go get that Topps USA Helton card. Nice card. I'm forgetting what Roland rookie is, but I'm not like a rookie card guy, so I forget stuff like that. Hello, St. Louis fan. Yeah. Here's the thing about the Colorado effect. Okay. Listen closely. I'm going to wet my whistle. The ball does leave the yard easier in Colorado. I think even with a humidor. Do you know where they send USA athletes to train? Because the air is so thin, it's harder to breathe, and it forces them to build their endurance. So when they come down to sea level, they feel like Superman because they're getting more oxygen. Most of you already know or figured out what I'm getting at. They send them to Colorado, to Denver. So if you are going to deduct cred or what have you from Helton because the ball leaves the yard easier, should you give him some credit for having to play in thin air and having to run around the bases or whatever? I know he was a first baseman. We've never punished people for playing in big parks or small parks before, but for some reason there's this Colorado bias, and it doesn't. I'm maybe not as irritated as I sound, but you play the park you're given, and Helton was, well, he was the top first baseman, pretty much during his time, or one of the top first basemen, but. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, no one big is going on. I think I got looking at Beltran. I don't know why I call him Beltran. I got looking at his stats right before I came on, as I just maybe wasn't familiar as I thought I was. And he had played 20 years. First off, that's impressive in and of itself. And he played in 9 All-Star games. Unfortunately, his most memorable moment is probably when he left the bat on his shoulder in a crucial. Well, it was the last out of a NLCS, wasn't it? If you're a fan of, was it the Mets? Was he on then, or was it the Astros? I'm sure you can put in the comments and clarify what it is, but that's the kind of thing that sticks in the memory of some voters, unfortunately. We were talking about Billy Wagner earlier. He had one postseason appearance, and it was a turd. He's just terrible. And that does affect voting. So, Beltran's, if he ever gets in, it's going to be, like a 10-year process probably. So, yeah, I like Helton too. I think I like Helton and Roland to get in. That's not necessarily just because I say that doesn't mean that's who I'm rooting for. But, yeah. Yeah, there's some popularity with the Hall of Fame voting. Like I said, Poppy is, heck, NYY fans like David Ortiz. That's how popular he was. The commissioner put out a message about his positive PED test, saying that even though he was a part of that sample group, there were something like 8 players in that group whose tests were sort of inconclusive, or they weren't sure totally what happened with that. And I don't know if that helped any, but that was the sample testing that nobody was supposed to know about, and his name got leaked from that. And I've never been a steroid apologist. Matter of fact, in the early stages of the steroid scandal, I was quite vitriolic about how much I hated these guys, and I've kind of softened. But yeah, David Ortiz is popular. I got lost on my train of thought. I don't think he deserves to be talked about as like a steroid guy, because he played for 17 years after that and got tested all those years and never failed one. So, yeah, I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Probably not, but yeah. Colong might still be playing, that's for sure. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to all the comments here. I skipped down. Okay, Helton deserves to get in. Popularity contest. Cologne's still playing. Okay. So I didn't know, and I'm not big on speculation. I hadn't read that or heard about that. But if that's what happened, that's quite awful. And definitely the kind of thing that could cost you votes. Yeah. Sammy Sosa was very charismatic. So that might belie what I was saying earlier. I just think just the size, just such a massive, just all muscle, and he just went from kind of like your average player to hitting 60. Did he hit 64 times? I think there was just such a jump in numbers that I think it scares people off. I like Sammy Sosa. Yeah. You like Alek Manoah? Manoah? Don't know that much about him. He's a beast for the Blue Jays. Rick, thanks for joining us. We did the giveaway already. The Pigs in Space Mystery Lunchbox was won by Cash In Dad's Pack Breaks, Washington YouTubers. The Future Hall of Fame autograph lot and signatures for soldiers was won by Don't Talk to Robots. And the Prospect rookie/rookie lot and eBay card was won by Near Mint Musings, another Washington YouTuber. I didn't rig it, I promise. What can I say? Hello, Adam. You were here last night too. Thank you. We could stay on a bit longer. We got 9 left. Hey guys. Oh, so for those of you that are, a couple of you are friends with me on Facebook, and I had my birthday on Monday. And most of the time I'm posting on Facebook, it's supposed to be something funny or silly or whatever. Unless it's like my anniversary or whatever. And I said something about 48 is officially the age where you have to become a World War II expert or a smoker of meats. And I think I want to do the meat smoking. So trouble is, I'm all out of it's not gift season until my anniversary, which is all the way in November. So I'll have to figure out how to get my smoker. Well, Valentine's Day, smoker's romantic, right? I'll smoke you up something good, Dr. Walgren. What's my dog doing? Casey? Yeah. Does Beltran get hurt because of the sign steal? Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention. Yeah, he was all set to be the Mets manager, and he got the stink on him from that scandal and had to resign before he ever got to manage a game. That's got to be heartbreaking because I know some of these guys, it's like their dream, right? And I don't know. I mean, it probably can't help, right? Who else? That happened to somebody in the minors. They were about to start managing, and then something happened, and they never got to. Was it Wally Backman or somebody like that? I don't remember, but I remember a story just like that. I forget who it was. But, yeah, it's not going to help him. I mean, if it might cost him votes. Who knows? It might even be the difference. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Doug's videos. I think we all enjoy Doug's kids. Some of them are really feisty, to say the least. I don't even know if that's the right word. I don't think so. I think one time she threatened to stab him. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So I don't know if McGriff's a candidate to be on. So the next committee is the modern day, today's game era. And I think that is a ballot that McGriff would qualify for. And that needs to be fixed. That's the first thing they need to fix is getting Fred McGriff in. Only reason he's not in now is because of the strike in 94. Missed 500 home runs by just a couple, which is sort of like your automatic, as most of you know, your pass to the Hall of Fame. And that absolutely needs to be the first thing they do. Full agree, 10 out of 10. Maybe, yeah, Tony, I don't know. I defer to you. Yeah, I don't know when he started or whatever. I just know what I suspect writers were feeling is that without the juice, he's not hitting the 64 times. I'm going to look that up. I keep saying that. Please be patient with me. Okay. So he's hitting, we got the ability to share. Let's look at it together. Share screen. Yes. It takes a little bit to Supertramp album cover. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just looking at hovering over the home runs here. I mean, I don't know when he started juicing. I don't even have evidence that he did. He never failed a test, I don't think. Or did he? I get lost on some of these. But just the 60s. Okay, so 66, not like barely 60, but 66. Of course, that's 98. Air quotes, the year that saved baseball. I don't always agree with that, but whatever. 63 and 99. Led the league with 50. There's a 64. Okay, so he did it 3 times. Still, even if you are juiced or whatever, To me, that's impressive. I really don't want to turn this into a steroids debate thing because it's never very fruitful. But who knows? Maybe the players can decide one day. Hey, we like him anyway. Let's put him in on a veterans ballot. So it's a crime. Take a bite out of crime. Yeah, I remember when he went to Atlanta and that first day the press box caught on fire. And they were trying to get the name Fire Dog to catch on, but never really did. Yeah, congrats to the winners. Thank you, Doug. 48. That's... Ooh, smoke spam. I could try it. Yeah. Feisty, I would very much use that word to describe our friend. Gonna need your mom counter. Jeff, I think you lost me on that. Is that for someone else? Oh, Adam says yes, Jeff. Maybe that was for him. Okay, so Sammy was on the leaked list, the sample testing list. Okay, I didn't know that. I think that's really unfortunate. It's supposed to be anonymous. And for those of you that remember, they tested everyone in the league. And if 5% or something came back as having used PEDs or evidence of it, then the mandatory testing went into effect. And enough people tested positive that it was something like 8%. And someone got a hold of the list of names. It was supposed to be anonymous and gave it to the media. And that was the David Ortiz list. And yeah, it sounds like that was the Sammy. And it's unfortunate. I really think it is when something's supposed to be anonymous. And yeah, smash the like button. We're up to 6. Okay. St. Louis is not too fond of Feisty's favorite player. Must be talking about a Cub, because I know Cardinals and Cubs don't go together. Oh, okay, now I get why your mom... Okay, I need to watch the newest video, so that's probably why I'm not getting that. But, yeah, Doug sent me some cards for the end of Advent giveaway. And I showed them earlier. Where are they? I make such a mess of things when I'm... Oh, here they are. Yeah, I don't know much about Kevin Sanchez, but there's a Elite Extra Edition. Brett, did you catch word that you won? Do you like money in baseball cards? I know I don't need to yell, but no problem. I love this, Uncle Larry. I'm thinking Dustin, or it's probably Darren that did it, texted you some expletives about having won. Because I know Dustin wouldn't do it, but certainly Darren would. And we had 2 of our 3 winners were Washington Tubers. So it was totally random. They blame the tablet. But yeah, hey, it's still up here. Get a screen grab of that, and that'll go up on your wall. I don't even know if you can read it yet. But it's cool. We're just hanging out. We talked a little bit of Hall of Fame. And my main point was that the ballot's thinning out. There's no slam dunk first ballot guys next year. So we kind of decided here as a group, we're thinking Helton's going to get the 12 or so that he needs, and Roland needs like 13%. I think that's doable for them. Yeah, no problem. I really liked your video. I appreciated that. Organ donor myself. 2 of our videos had organ donor themes. Yours, Brent, and Pepino Man. So I've just always thought, hey, if you're dying anyway, Someone can use your whatever. Oh, I wanted to show one more thing on the Hall of Fame stuff. I had one more thought. Yeah. Good night, Eric and Doug. Got to go edit tomorrow's video. Yep. Thanks for entering. Yeah. So, Brett, do you think we talked about Beltran? I keep calling him Beltran a little bit. Do you think he's a good eventual candidate, or do you think he's a good first ballot candidate? And I'm not setting you up. I actually don't feel strongly either way. Yep. Thank you, Jeff. And thank you for the video response. Maybe first ballot. Could be. Had 9 All-Star games. That's a lot. There's a lot of guys in the Hall that don't have 9 All-Star games appearances. And Tony floated the question, does his involvement in the Astros cheating scandal perhaps hurt him? I don't know. I don't even have a thought either way, but it's worth asking. One other thing, what is it? It's 7, 10, almost 11 in the East. I wanted to show you one more thing since we talked Hall of Fame. And I think we did a good job of looking at the ballot. I want to show you something. Okay, then we'll go. We'll set a goal to leave at 11. I still have to do dishes and stuff. I don't get to just go to bed. This is cool. So, emotions run high when it comes to the Hall of Fame. We all know that. We feel like our guy should be first ballot. We, if they don't get in when we think they should, feels like the end of the world. So look at percent of vote. Oh, it's already sorted. Yeah, here we go. So Ortiz got in. These guys are off the ballot. There's Roland. There's Helton. Oh, Helton needs a lot more than 12 more. He needs more like 23. I think he could take the jump. I do. Billy Wagner. I really like Billy Wagner. Okay. The only thing that sticks out to me that I don't care for is didn't even pitch 1,000 innings. But he retired. Last year was about his best year. He could have kept pitching. Anyway, so I might look at this and say, oh, I can't believe Wagner didn't get in. What are they doing? They got their head up their rear, whatever. Okay. If you go back far enough, let's see here. This is going to be the worst way to do this. Let's go to 1979. I hope this works. I've done this before. Okay, let's go by percentage of vote. So most ballots, like 2 or 3 guys will get in, usually on the WWII. But look at, I just picked a year. Look at how many guys eventually did become Hall of Famers. Mays, okay, so he was elected, right, obviously. Snyder, Slaughter, Hodges this year, Drysdale, Fox, Wilhelm, Shane Dienst, Bunning, Ashburn, Aparicio, all the way down here, Bill Mazeroski at 8.3%. Okay. I guess my point is, we want all this to happen right away, and we look at a ballot, that guy's a Hall of Famer, isn't he? And eventually, most guys that you think are going to be Hall of Famers do become Hall of Famers. But we're passionate. I get that. Yeah, Brett, maybe a first ballot. Possibly. I could be wrong. Chipper had 8 All-Stars. He did play third base, which is a little different. Wait, where did Beltran play? Am I already forgetting? I'm going to embarrass myself. going to look it up. But I'm not sharing my screen because, he was a center fielder. Yeah, so to me, position matters. I mean, 8 all-star games at third base is a lot different than the 9 in center. Cash and Dad at wrestling practice, and he asked me to tell you he is being coach, Dad, and he will message you. Otherwise, he'll pop in. Great. Okay, we got some Beltran stats. Only player with 400 homers, 300 doubles, 1,500 RBI, 1,500 runs, 300 stolen bases, caught less than 50 times. And he batted like 279, I think. I was looking earlier. Oh, I still have it up. Well, first off, I know people are going off war more and more. 70. Nice. I like OPS plus 119. Not too bad. Now that's over 20 years, which is insane. Yeah, 279 on the average. How about the on base? 350? Not too shabby. Slug, 486. Brett, you're bringing me around. I still call you Brett sometimes. You're bringing me around. I might be convinced. Yeah. Doubles. I lost it here. You think I know how to read this? I'm on this site an hour a day. Not only 500, 565. Holy smokes. Yeah. Yeah, Dustin knows where players play. I tend to forget for some reason. Well, I don't know what else we want to talk about, but it's been an hour. I probably should do a few more. I probably should do some planning for tomorrow. And fold my laundry. Who are we kidding? I'm not doing that. Brett, will you email me your address? Cash and Dads will email me. And I have Doug's address. I have it right here. He gave me something today. Give me maybe like a week to get this stuff out. I don't have a lot of cash right now, but I'm going to send you the physical card and not the code because I got to send those other cards anyway. So you can do some pre-shopping. Just check out, whatever you're going to have for $25. But I don't know if this makes a difference, but hit the like button if you haven't done it yet. Maybe the algorithm will start liking me again and my videos won't be half of what they used to be. And until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.